Ralph LoVuolo presents Mortgage Godfather.
Good morning, it's Ralph LoVuolo, the Mortgage Godfather. I called somebody the other day at 9 o'clock in the morning and they didn't answer the call. We had an appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning on this particular Tuesday. They didn't answer the call. They called me back about a half an hour later and said that they had an appointment with someone else at 8:30 that ran overtime. Now I can understand that that may happen, but the cause of that is what we want to talk about today. And it reminds me of the first motivational, because that's what they called it back then, seminar that I went to that was given by a man by the name of Francois Gagnon, who was someone that I wanted to model my business after back in the late 80s. And I saw him at a mortgage broker convention. And what he spoke about that day was two things, and we're going to address one of them, but I will tell you what both of them are. The first one he said is that people do business with people. And I've taken that statement and talked about it in another video, which you may have seen. And I've taken that statement, I've always given him credit for that, but I've taken it and expanded it just a little bit. People do business with people they trust. So we'll talk about trust on another video. But the second point that he made that day that struck me was overscheduling. We're trying to put so many things, we're trying to do so many things in such a short period of time. We're trying to cram our schedules so much that it causes us to sometimes have things that we miss, and it doesn't give us time to think in between our appointments, and it causes us a great deal of upsettedness, and it causes the people that we're doing business with that same upsettedness. They don't like it if you're not on time. You must value people's time as much as you value your own. It's very important that you not overschedule. Don't load your day up with too many things to do. So I want you to think very much about the time that you have in a day. I want to be sure that you have a schedule of things that you do each day, and encourage you, by the way, to have a weekly schedule prepared on Sunday, which is, I think, the best time to do that, so that you know what you're going to do for that week and break it down by the day. But be careful about overscheduling, and these computers that we have so many ways of keeping our schedules and advising us about upcoming appointments, telephone calls, etc. So be careful about overscheduling, because it's you have to value the time of the person that you're going to be having that appointment with, whether it's by phone or in person. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day. This is Ralph LoVuolo. If you want my information, just hold on a second. You're going to get my information, or you'll see it below. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much.